So this is a follow-up video on an overlay that I did on these stairs a little while back. I think it's definitely been more than a year ago, but this was done with cemental mortar mix and overlaid it nicey nice. These stairs are an entrance for a school building, you can see here. And this entrance right here is the main entrance for this school. So obviously it gets a lot of use, heavy use. And this step right here and this step right here, this one and this one, if you could see, were totally cracked, where I had about 2 inches, 3 inches that were missing out of that. About 1.5 inches, 2 inches missing out of that front of the step. And the cemental mortar mix is held up pretty damn well. And when I tell you that they salt these stairs pretty heavily in the winter, and even through that, it's held up nice. These stairs, without that overlay, basically look like this. Just concrete, exposed aggregate, or over the years it was exposed. There's a top layer of cement wearing off. So I think this could use a touch up here just to prevent it from getting any worse. So we might do that here pretty soon. And I think when I overlaid, I overlaid that a real thin layer, and it hasn't delaminated, which is awesome. I mean, it stuck, but that's the edge that I didn't get to, or ran out of product to get to that edge. So that's that. Pretty good. I'm going to show you the front steps that I did also on the front sets of the church that I did in the Rapid Set, and the side steps for the church that I did in just regular old mortar mix. Show you how that looks. So this is the front of the side of the church here. These steps, this side doesn't really get used, but that's the original look of the steps. And we overlaid the front of the stairs here with cemental mortar mix. But before I did it with cemental, I actually hit it up with just mortar. And mortar's not the way to go. We had big cracks here in the middle of the steps, kind of fill up. So quite honestly, this looks like shit. But it looks better than it did. And I don't know how or where, but there's water getting trapped behind these stairs. It's kind of purging out. And I think that's what happened here. Water got trapped here, popped out the cement. So this doesn't look great, but believe it or not, it looks better than what it was. And this side step here, I also hit. But again, I think I went with mortar mix first, and then I overlaid with cemental after the mortar mix didn't really work. And if I can give any advice, is just use the Rapid Set cemental mortar mix, or Rapid Set mortar mix as your overlay product, and you'll be good. Okay, here's the last set of stairs that we overlaid, and this is just Portland cement and water. That's all this is. And these stairs have, this was again like the concrete with the exposed aggregate look. Now this is a side entrance of a church, and this entrance never or hardly ever gets used. So it's held up, but there's no real foot traffic on this side. So it worked. All these overlays were done at the same time, but definitely if you're going to start from scratch, go with the Rapid Set Mortar mix as your overlay mix. A little wet, sponge floated on, and you're going to be happy with the result, and it'll last nice for you. Not going to touch these again because this is a hardly used entrance. But the ones at the school that we showed in the first video here, we're probably going to hit those again to help those repair those a little bit more. The ones on the front of the church, I think those need to be like power washed really, really well, maybe in the spring, and then where we kind of rip up any of the old product, any of the old mortar mix, and hit it again with the Rapid Set. So that's that. That's a review on, or a follow-up video on these overlay projects. All these were done at the same time, or around the same time, within a week or two of each other, and that's the results. See you on the next one.